Hello and welcome to Vacations by Tiffany. I'm your go-to travel agent for all things cruises, Disney, and much more. In this episode of Tiffany's Travel Tips, I'm giving you 10 things to know about Disney Cruise Line. If you haven't been on a Disney cruise in a while, or if you've never been on a Disney cruise, or if you've never been on any cruise, then you're in the right place. Every cruise line is different from each other, so this episode is an introduction to Disney Cruise Line. This is a general list and in no particular order, but let's start with the food. Disney Cruise Line has what they call rotational dining. So instead of eating in the same main dining room every night, you actually go to 3 different dining rooms during your cruise. Your friends and family and the servers rotate with you. The style of the restaurants vary from ship to ship, but they all have a theme and feature something about Disney, whether it's a character, a movie, or a specific Disney style. You'll also find at least one specialty dining on each ship, maybe more. Keep in mind, they are an extra charge for the specialty dining, and they're 18 and up only. I've eaten almost every specialty meal that they offer, and the brunch at Palo is one of my favorites. But more on that in another episode. Disney Cruise Line has also won multiple awards for their food and for their service. Now for number 2, the beverages. Included in the price of your cruise is sodas. That's right, all day, every day of your cruise. Coffee and tea are also included. You'll find beverage stations up by the pool, at the buffet, and from your servers in the dining rooms. However, be careful because sodas are not free at the lounges or the theaters. There's also specialty coffees that you can get for an extra charge. There's so many unique bars and lounges on the ship, so if a frozen drink with an umbrella is how you like to spend your vacation, then you definitely can. They don't have an unlimited drink package, but there is a drink of the day that you can get for a discounted price. Up next is number 3, shopping. You'll find everything from spirit jerseys to limited edition pins, jewelry, and art, as well as specialty candy shops and ice cream. You might even notice during your cruise that some new merchandise shows up which wasn't there on the first day. So if you're into Disney merchandise and collectibles of all sorts, be sure to save some room in your suitcase. And of course, stay tuned here because I'll be getting all sorts of shopping videos on my next Disney cruise. This one here is a bonus number, the Enchanted Art that you'll find on the Disney Dream and the Fantasy. One of my personal favorites about Disney Cruise Line is number 4, the entertainment. Disney is known around the world for their entertainment in the theme parks, on stages like Broadway and London, and of course the movies. If you're on a cruise in the Caribbean, you'll find Pirate Night. Be sure to pack something fit for a pirate because on this night, the whole ship becomes a pirate party. You'll find a unique menu, fun shows, and maybe even fireworks. Meanwhile, in Alaska, you might have a Frozen theme night with a deck party and a special Frozen themed menu. You'll find a major show in the Walt Disney Theater just about every night of your cruise. There's Broadway-style productions like Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and many more, with new shows coming out almost every year. There's also live music throughout the ship, lots of activities like towel animal classes, and trivia. Up next is number 5, the Kids Club. Oceaneers Club, Edge, and Vibe, the teen clubs on Disney Cruise Line, are all award-winning. But when you see how much kids love it in real life, it really shows you how great they are. I can definitely say that the kids in my family still talk about the fun they had on our cruise a couple years ago. Before setting sail, be sure to download the Disney Cruise app for several reasons, but one being that the counselors at the Kids Club can message you if your child wants to be picked up. But like I mentioned, the clubs are so awesome that they never want to leave, and it gave us adults the chance to have another drink at the Cadillac Lounge. Which brings me to number 6, the adult-only areas. There's a pool, fitness center and adults-only coffee shop, the spa, and specialty dining restaurants. Also, after a certain time in the evening, all the nightclubs become adult-only. So you can drop the kids at the kids club and treat yourself to a massage or dinner, or hang out by the adults-only pool. Some of the larger ships have even more adult areas to explore. Which brings me to number 7, Castaway Cay. Each cruise in the Caribbean makes a stop at Disney's private island in the Bahamas. Here you'll find both a family beach and an adults-only beach, aptly called Serenity Bay. There's 2 restaurants, lots of great bars, plenty of lounge chairs and umbrellas. There's also the kids club and teen club, just like on the ship, and lots of unique shopping that you won't find anywhere else. There's characters doing photo ops and greetings, and my favorite memory from a few years ago was Jack Sparrow strolling down the beach looking for rum. There's also a 5K that you could do. You could rent snorkel gear, you can feed the stingrays, or rent a bike and explore the island. You can sign up for different excursions if you want, or just sit and relax on the beach. Just like on the ship, sodas are also included. And there's a great barbecue lunch with ice cream, of course. It's the perfect paradise on your cruise in the Caribbean. Up next is number 8, Castaway Club. Most cruise lines have a loyalty club where you're given special perks as you reach a new level. Disney's loyalty program is called Castaway Club, and you are automatically enrolled as soon as you finish your first cruise. And for each cruise after that, they give you a lanyard when you check in at the port. You'll also enjoy early access to reservations depending on which Castaway Club level you are. There's silver, gold, and platinum. Another amazing thing Disney Cruise Line does is number 9, special holiday sailings. You'll find Halloween on the high seas and very merry time cruises. They really go all out for these holidays with decorations, parties, special foods, and shows, and even the characters wearing special Halloween costumes or Christmas outfits. And it's not just during the actual cruise that falls on that holiday. Each celebration lasts about 2 months long for each cruise during that time, starting in September for Halloween, and then starting in November for the very merry time cruises. Last for this episode, but check out my next episode with 10 more things to know about Disney Cruise Line. Again, in no particular order, is number 10, the ships. They have the Magic and the Wonder, which are in the same class. They started sailing in the 1990s. Then in the 2010s, the next 2 ships premiered. Bigger and more modern than the original 2 are the Dream and the Fantasy, in a new class of their own. I've hit my grand slam, which means I've sailed on all 4 ships now, and then coming soon will be 3 more, starting with the Wish premiering this summer 2022. The Wish will have 2 more ships in its class whose names have yet to be announced. Subscribe to my channel and stay tuned because I'll be sailing on the brand new Wish later this year. It'll feature new things like a Star Wars themed lounge, new shows, an Avengers themed restaurant, and much more. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and visit vacationsbytiffany.com to start planning your Disney cruise today. See you next time.